This is London with MarketHedge. Pay attention to Bitcoin. We're going to do a quick TA, but a thorough TA analysis. Left shoulder, head formation, right shoulder. We've broken this neckline. Is Bitcoin headed to 70K? Let's look at the essentials in terms of, we'll talk about MACD, we'll talk about RSI. Just had a great pickup in the back. If we're just going to carry down this head formation after the breakdown today through that $100,000 level, we're looking at a low, I'm going to say a full completion of 71,000. Nearly in line with the preceding pivot here, that hard pivot at 75,000, but it would bring us down all the way to 71.5. That's a full 100% completion to the downside of this. I'm going to say head and shoulders, yes. A little bit of an abbreviated, to say the least, of the right shoulder. However, it is getting good treatment from the bears in the form of momentum. Now, in terms of what is propping us up, we went through earlier this week, and I let you guys know we were going to be looking at the retracements, right? Yeah, so we just ran straight into the golden pocket, which was a nice hit, to tell you the truth. That 95,000, which we laid out yesterday, 95,000, remember the 85,000? Then we got the 75, so 75, 85, 95. In terms of that golden pocket, 786 and the full completion down to that preceding pivot. Those are the discount levels, and we've got a good trade ongoing now. The bull's job is the following. If we're going to break this momentum to the downside, it's going to start right here at the preceding pivot. Essentially, this preceding pivot in this zone marks, along with that preceding pivot to the left, that marks the designation of the neckline. So if we are going to interrupt the downside targets, we're going to want the bulls, need the bulls to get up and over that specific preceding neckline to frustrate and bust this pattern. Now, there is a lot on the line right now. Pay attention. Let me go to the weekly. This is the most important chart that we are going to find. Let's take a look at this. This is the macro bull trend channel, and we are literally on the verge of it. Now, if you've been trading a lot lately, you know that Bitcoin has really surprised to the upside quite a few times, so it wouldn't be shocking to see it again. With that said, there's only so far to push and hold on this macro bull trend channel support. It's just it. It is a matter of fact. We talked about a hit at the preceding pivot to the left and around that 100,000. We just haven't gotten it. Bears have powered through. We're on that blue line right now. I'm going to talk about the RSI here in just a moment, but draw this line out for yourself so that you have it on the weekly. Bam, 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 triple hit here. And we're looking at the bulls needing to hold, and you can just see that we did underperform in this area, not quite getting up to the level of resistance. And yeah, so we've got a momentum issue or two, particularly here on the histogram of the MACD. That histogram has just been a nightmare on the weekly. You guys know we were turning around on the daily only to suffer another bear, kind of a bear, guys, episode, huh? The market's had a bear episode here again with this curling around to the bottom, and bam, just some downward pressure that the bulls couldn't quite take care of. So with that said, we still have the dynamics of, and it's not for guys, it shouldn't fall on deaf ears in terms of the descending wedge. What is the possibility here with some price action to the downside? Remember that the descending wedge is typically a bullish pattern. We expect it to behave as such, but that at times we will get, with some bad momentum, guys, we will get some price action in and around, sometimes even curling through that apex, which is the peak of the support line and the resistance line. That convergence, we'll call that the apex. So it's not unheard of for us to even go down further than to recoup to the apex. We like to trade that. The clean move is what, guys? Up, over, and out. And let's get out of this. Let's just get away from the bears here a little bit. Now, this is for the traders who are following MarketHedge, who've been hammering in at the 4-hourly low RSI. And today we had the daily low RSI below. Now, in and around that 95,000 was the daily low RSI. I will repeat to anyone who pays attention and who has had them before, these are $500,000 trades. These are $1 million trades if done well. With that said, they're very risky if you're overexposed. But these lines right here, the 4-hourly low RSI, and again, you're looking at it on the chart. You're not used to seeing it on the chart, but what I've done is I have extrapolated from Wilder's RSI formula, actual price line on the chart so that we can view it visually without having to skip away from price line and look down to the oscillator. So looking at the specifics for the 4 hourly, we are on oversold. Typically, it's been a great pickup level daily, almost in the oversold as well. But when you look at the price action with the actual plots, okay, with the let me clear this up just a little bit more, but with the actual plots on the price chart so that we can view along with price action exactly where we've gone. Let's take a look at this. What a great, just call it a hedge, guys, or a pickup. And I say hedge because we would stack the orders below, and I did stack the orders below, covered down to the daily low RSI. This was a $400,000 move. Period. Now, the week overall was tumultuous, guys. It was one of the heaviest in and out, up and down weeks that I've had in a while as expectations continue just to hammer through the floor. The good news is it looks like we're coming into contact. Hopefully, I get another run at this 4 hourly low RSI. So whatever has drained, guys, it's just about powering back into the market. What's the only way that you're able to do that? Well, if you have heavy cash reserves. So that's exactly the mantra that we have here. Guys, it's VIP with MarketHedge. And in terms of the low here, why are we stacking orders again? We're stacking orders because we don't quite know where the low is going to be. What I like is the recoup move, the probability of recoup once we go oversold on the 4 hourly low RSI. Just back test it. Look how frequently we make this rebound move once we go oversold past the daily. Just see how frequently we make that move back to that original breach of that line. It back tests extremely well. If you find something on Bitcoin that back tests better, I want you to let me know. Okay, let me know, because I can't point out anything that back tests better other than these macro RSI low lines. Now, in terms of guys, downside targets, etc. That macro, the one that just gets me, guys, really, if we look at it from the preceding pivot, it just feels like a little bit arbitrary here. I just got to, kind of call it like I see it. It feels a little bit arbitrary. Like we gotta have someone maybe playing with the market just a touch, right? I mean, this is a clean level to get a real soft bounce here. Could have gotten a little bit more. Overall, I'll say the markets are pretty much, guys, in the red. There's a lot of red overall in the street in terms of New York. Looking at gold is even taking a tough hit today. So something's really unwinding in the market. I just want to encourage you guys, looking at those macros, right? Make sure that you lay out the specific Fibonacci retracements. And what is the mantra here? We love to double and triple down as we go down through the specific levels. So if we're looking at that 95K, just traded well. If you traded it, way to go. What's the next level down? Really, it's a monster move down, guys. It's another 10 grand down. So the extent to which you've got the backup cash to be able to participate at that 85 or that 75, you've got the game licked. You've got it taken care of, guys. Never overexposed, always with heavy cash reserves. I want to shout out to JMac. JMac had some incredible trades in the back today, catching the bottom, just scooping up super low, and that's just the way to trade. JMac, so nice to see you trade like that. In terms of Luke, looking forward to seeing you more active in the back. Hope everything's good with you and the family. And Daniel, nice to see your trades in the back as well, brother. It's not easy, but what makes it easier, guys, is stacking. In terms of MarketHedge, our API direct into BTCC. I want to shout out to BTCC. Thank you guys for all the testing and development. It's been great to have you a partner in 2025. Looking forward to that 500X, maybe bridging across some more coins as we look at what else other than Bitcoin, really could 500X apply to. That's how we get our amplified or accelerated returns and our accelerated, also, of course, with that, we're looking for accelerated risk. Guys, this is London with MarketHedge. Let's see if Bitcoin bulls can hold this golden pocket, that 95K. And what is that going to do for us? On the macro, it's going to be, I'm going to have to go back to this weekly and just close out on this. It's going to be holding this specific level of support. So it is a do or die for the bulls. I don't mind putting it like this. I think everyone will agree it's a do or die, and it's not a bad. We have to give it to the bears. They've built a pretty relatively well-constructed head and shoulders, the kind of thing that's got a lot of eyebrows raised and a lot of targets to the downside. Again, looking at that, just past that past that 74,000. Guys, take care. It's the closeout of the week. Finish up strong today, and let's have a little bit of fun this weekend. Let's see if we can dig into the market, find some maybe some gems are out there, maybe some stuff that's in terms of some new altcoins or otherwise. If you have any in the mix you want me to take a look at, drop them in the comments and I will be happy to take a look at them, and we'll throw some charts around in the back of the VIP. If you're looking to join a trade group, you're welcome to join us today. We are in the back having a great time. We have charts, we have trades. Guys, you can follow charts and trades from other traders. We're excited about 2025 and where it's going to conclude. Irrespective of whether Bitcoin's up or down, guys, we're gonna make this market, and we're going to continue to do so with the proper fundamentals, guys. Remember, New York Institute of Finance. This is London. Let's hit it hard. It's Friday. Let's go get it. Take care. Congratulations to anyone who hit this specific golden pocket after we brought it up. And guys, we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.